Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Before we get into it, I am still hawking our daily news email recap. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m. Yes, that is 365 days a year with the top local news stories of the day that you may have missed. It's free. You can sign up at the link, and there is no paywall. All right, now for the news. Let's get into it, shall we? Well, here's a crappy situation. Approximately 300,000 gallons of raw sewage leaked into Spa Creek over the weekend. On Friday morning, August 25th, the Annapolis Department of Public Works responded to a sewer line break on Heritage Court. They installed a pump bypass around the leak, and they responded again on Saturday morning to re-repair it. And yesterday, they did make the final repair, but they ultimately determined that the leak was a lot larger than initially reported to the Department of Health. The Department of Health now has closed a portion of Spa Creek between Boxwood Road and Smith Avenue, and it will remain closed through September 2nd. Anyone coming into contact with the water should wash it off immediately with soap and water, and any clothing should also be washed similarly. Again, 300,000 gallons of raw sewage into Spa Creek. And tangentially related, I walk along Edgewood Road most mornings, and I hereby dub that the stinkiest road in the city. I'll tell you, between the raw sewage from the sewage treatment plant and that horrible smelling trash outside of the Giant, it is just gross. But on the good side, it does get me to pick up my pace a little bit. MDOT has announced that in the name of inclusion, the test to get a learner's permit will now be offered in 17 different languages, including American Sign Language. Pretty cool, but I do have to question that ASL aspect. Hearing is a vital component of driving. You need to hear sirens, horns, crashes, train whistles, maybe the passenger sitting next to you. Of course, there are devices to help like hearing aids, but if one is not able to hear with or without assistance to even take the test, do we really want them driving? The Annie Award nominees have been announced, and the 9 of them will be celebrated at Maryland Hall on October 12th in a free ceremony. I do hope that you can attend. So congratulations to Natty Drayblade for Arts Education, Donna Anderson for Arts Leadership, Nicole Caraccia for Arts Maverick, Martha Blacksall for Arts Patron, Will Rowell for Historic Arts, Laura Camoy for Literary Arts, Nicole Kelsch for Performing Arts, Ardith Jolliffe for Visual Arts, and Betty McGinnis for Lifetime Achievement. And I am proud to say that 5 of them are friends of mine, and one of them actually follows me, and we chat periodically on X. Congratulations to all, and I will come celebrate with you all on the 12th. Home Bay and Allied Van Lines have a stupid poll of the day today. They say that Baltimore is the second least desirable city to live in the nation. I say BS. Here's their list. D.C. is the worst, followed by Baltimore, then Atlanta, Buffalo, Birmingham, New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Tampa, and number 10 would be Chicago. Hello, have you ever been to Minot, North Dakota, Leavenworth, Kansas, or maybe Baytown, Texas? All right, that is a wrap on the news. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we speak with Steve Tobin from Colonial Players, who are celebrating their diamond season this year. I just recorded that last night, so I do need to get on the editing stick, but that will be a great one for you all on Saturday at noon. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Alpha Engineering, Scout and Molly's, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMD VA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecast weather report you will find, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with the most accurate and up-to-date live music info with Annapolis After Dark, and this week it was actually sent to me early, so I guess she couldn't hang with the young kids like she thought she could. All right, all that's coming up in just a bit, so hang tight.
Ready for a new look for those end-of-summer parties? Come see us at Scout and Molly's. I'm Betsy Abraham. My mom and I own and operate this great little boutique at the Annapolis Town Center. Come enjoy a fun, in-person shopping experience with a bonus, real customer service. We'd love to help you pick out the perfect outfit for back-to-school Annapolis boat shows and nights out with your friends. Scout and Molly's, Annapolis Town Center. Thanks for shopping local.
Advanced illness decisions aren't always easy. Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, wants you to know you do have a choice over who provides care, what type of care, and when and where your loved one receives that care. Learn more at hospicechesapeake.org.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, August 30th. Yesterday actually worked out pretty well for the Annapolis region with plenty of clouds and fairly comfortable temperatures, and while we might see a little more rain today, with warm temps, the path ahead looks like sunny and nice conditions through Saturday before temperatures then warm again Sunday and Monday. Look for highs today in the upper 80s to maybe lower 90s in spots, with a chance of a scattered shower or storm, mainly in the AM hours ahead of a nice day tomorrow with mixed skies and cooler temps in the upper 70s or lower 80s with breezy winds out of the northeast gusting over 20 miles per hour at times, due to the influence of Hurricane Idalia to the south and southeast, which will be off of the Carolina coast after making landfall in the Big Bend section of the Florida coastline this morning. Then it's more really nice weather Friday and Saturday with max sunshine and highs near 80 degrees each day with more sunshine expected Sunday into early next week, with temperatures Sunday warming into the upper 80s to lower 90s, 4 p.m. highs followed by low to mid 90s for most on Labor Day Monday as well as next Tuesday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, August 30th through Monday, September 4th, which is Labor Day. Long weekend ahead. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesdays, start with Hippie Happy Hour at 49 West with Dave Chappell and friends, including Jimmy Jacobs, Mr. Ray, and Pete Ragusa this week. Lake and Ducker of Naptown Brass Band will be solo at Annapolis Market House. Doug Segree and Eric Scott will be at Harper's Waterfront in Edgewater. And over on the shore, PJ and Neil will be at Ram's Head Shore House. Thursday, there is still no music at the Point, hopefully soon. Higher Hands Duo will be at Senior Chili's in Arnold. George Evans will be at Severna Park Tap House. PJ and Neil will be at Primo Pasta Kitchen in Pasadena. Did you see that video floating around from their America's Best Restaurants episode? All I'm going to say is wow, and I cannot wait to get up there and try it all. It all looks so good. Also on Thursday, Jennifer Schimpf will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Gretna Green will be at Manna in Edgewater. Mike Sharp will be inside at Federal House. DJ FO4 will be at Chart House in Eastport. And the last hot August night with Dream Punch, CA8AL, and Astronaut Class at Dark Horse. 3 bands, no cover. Weekend music. Friday, Bridget Michaels from Guava Jelly will be solo at the Speakeasy at Second Alarm Brewhouse in Pasadena, one of my favorite spots. Ground Rent will be at Mother's in Arnold. Pretty Big Deal Duo will be at Rams Head Roadhouse. Meg Murray and Angie Miller will be at Killarney House in Davidsonville. Chris Button is back from the shore, and he'll be at the Bayside Inn in Edgewater. Down the road, Andrew Janicek and Friends, featuring Russell Jacobson, will be at Old Stein Inn for the official Annapolis Baygrass Music Festival pre-party with beers by Firm Brewing and Idiom. Brendan Lane and the Sugar Packets will be rockin' and rollin' Stan & Joe's on West Street. Noel and Jeff will be at Middleton Tavern. And end the night dancing on the biggest dance floor in downtown Annapolis with DJ V-Rock at O'Brien's. Saturdays start with breakfast at Bread and Butter Kitchen in Eastport with music by Nate Finn. Kevin Pollack and Doghouse Blue will be back at Rams Head Tavern on West Street. Dave Garozas and the Instigators will be at Annapolis Market House. Honey Soul will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street. Steve McCoy from Sparks & McCoy will be solo at Sullivan's Cove. And if you didn't hear the great news, they have their liquor license back. Cheers to that. And Red Buddy and the Ruckus will be up at Rumerio and Pasadena. Sunday Fun Day. It's the first Sunday of the month, which means West Street will be closed for First Sunday Arts Festival with music this month by Michael K. of Pretty Big Deal and many more. Timmy Tamba will be at Stan & Joe's Riverside in Galesville. Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties will be at Beacon, which used to be Sam's on the Waterfront down Forest Drive. Guava Jelly Duo will be at Great Frogs Winery, also down Forest Drive. Richard Hayward will be at Galway Bay. DJ Veritas will be at Chart House Prime in Eastport. Mr. VCR will be at Dark Horse. Moon Cherry, featuring some very familiar faces, will be rocking out Stan & Joe's. Moose Jaw Bluegrass Duo will be at Mother's in Arnold. And End Summer with a Sunday on the Shore late night. The Eastern Shore's premier cover band returns to Red Eyes. Defrail 15-year anniversary party kicks off at 8 p.m. Monday, Labor Day. Big Money Band will be having a big Labor Day dance party at Mike's Crab House in Pasadena. Pete Best will be at Pirates Cove, and a hop, skip, and a jump away, Mike Cure will be at Stan & Joe's Riverside. Justin B. Music will be in Market Space in front of Federal House, and Star Crush will be at the Jetty over on the shore. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the website to your homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Ion Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.